Does your car suddenly feel like it is slamming into gear? Or is your transmission refusing to shift at all while you are driving down the road? You could be facing a serious communication breakdown, specifically an OBD2 code P0864. This code translates to Transmission Control Module Communication Circuit Range or Performance. In modern vehicles, your car's engine computer and transmission computer are constantly talking to each other over a high-speed network. They share information about vehicle speed, engine load, and fluid pressure to decide exactly when to shift gears. When the engine computer detects that the signals coming from the transmission control module are out of the normal range, or if the data is performing poorly, it triggers this code and turns on your check engine light. The symptoms of this communication failure are usually very harsh and impossible to ignore. You will likely experience erratic and unpredictable shifting, or your transmission might stop shifting entirely, getting stuck in one gear. You might feel the transmission slipping, or notice a long, delayed engagement when you shift from park into drive or reverse. Your fuel economy will drop noticeably, and in many cases, your anti-lock braking system will be disabled because it cannot get the speed data it needs from the transmission. The causes behind this code often point to electrical and network issues. You could have a failed transmission sensor or a bad vehicle speed sensor feeding bad data to the computer. A very common culprit is an open or shorted wire in the controller area network harness, which is basically the central nervous system of your car. You could also be dealing with a severe internal mechanical failure in the transmission itself. Finally, the problem could be a defective transmission control module, a bad engine computer, or even just a software programming error that requires an update. Fixing a network communication code requires some patience and the right tools. The best place to start is by checking for any technical service bulletins for your specific vehicle, as manufacturers often release software updates to fix these exact network glitches. Next, you need to visually inspect all the wiring and connectors going to your transmission and computers. Look for burnt, rubbed, or severely corroded wires. You will need to use a digital multimeter to check the power and ground circuits at the transmission module. If the module is not getting power, check for blown fuses or bad relays. If the wiring is perfect, the fix might involve replacing a faulty speed sensor, reprogramming the computer, or replacing the transmission control module entirely. You should absolutely go to a professional mechanic for this code unless you are highly experienced with automotive electrical diagnostics. Diagnosing network communication errors often requires advanced scan tools to read the data packets between computers. Because this issue causes harsh shifting, continuing to drive the vehicle can cause massive mechanical damage to your transmission clutches and gears. Tow it to a shop or get it looked at immediately to save yourself from a total transmission rebuild. Thanks for watching, and remember to always tackle those check engine lights early.